So she was designated, assigned, observed male at birth. And at around 18 months, she started showing signs of like really being interested in things that her sister had. And
She?
You allow him his whole life to think that he was a girl from the very gate, from the beginning.
Let me show y'all this right here because hold on one second because I this right here shows y'all this lady that I was talking about. I mentioned to y'all. It was on the Matt Walsh joint. The Matt Walsh joint is called Matt Walsh Reacts to Woke Parents of TikTok. And it's just this one part right here that really blew the hell out of me. But you know what? I don't want to guide y'all to thinking whatever. Y'all think y'all watch
We're free
yourselves.
thinkers.
Huh?
We're free thinkers.
Yeah, we good, we good. We'll make up our mind, see what the
I
vibes
bet.
is.
I got you. I got you.
okay, so first of all, I will say that the process, the journey is ongoing and probably will be for potentially her entire life. But here's how it started. So she was designated, assigned, observed male at birth. And until about 18 months, didn't really, know too much, just kind of was raising two kids, working full time, not really paying attention to what was going on.
Up to this point, she said
18 months.
she said yeah, she said she was this
Designated for.
designated. Yeah, she was putting up the quotes, sex at birth and everything. She said up until 18 months, she couldn't really, there wasn't nothing that they wanted to do at that point.
And at around 18 months, she started showing signs of like really being interested in things that her sister had and
She?
had in her closet.
She
So she's
already
calling
called
her
her.
she the whole time.
She
And it's
called,
actually a boy.
yes, she called her. Yes, the whole time. You noticed that the entire time.
Working full time, not really paying attention to what was going on. And at around 18 months, she started showing signs of like really being interested in things that her sister had and had in her closet and wanting to play dress up and wanting to put on lip gloss. And when she would see fingernails, she would want to
Matt is losing it.
do. And, we thought it was cute. No issue. We had no issue with, her wanting to do those kinds of things. And then around the age of 2, things started to progress at a quicker pace. And so each time that we would go to pick her up from preschool, she was fully outfitted in dresses and jewelry.
When you went to go pick her up from preschool, as if you didn't send her to preschool in the fully clothed dresses and all that other stuff.
Exactly.
You basically said she was a she when she was born from 18 months. You promoted and could hit. Never mind. Just go ahead.
Hold on. It's gonna get better. It get better.
Fully outfitted in.
Would you say? Would you say?
I was just gonna say one thing. She's getting a first class ticket straight to hell. You know what I'm saying? First class. She's not going to there. She's not going to hell in a regular flight. She's going first class ticket. Because
She's going
how
with
in the
Shakespeare.
world do you make a decision like this? Like imagine 20 years from now, your child's gonna watch this video, or your child, like I don't know, bro. Keep going, but I that this is the type of this
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, this actually this video, sorry to play this one, man, but this one actually pissed me off because you know what I mean, you ain't even got had no kids to have this hit you in the chest. This right here is just wild as hell. As you can clearly see, she is excited to create. She wants to create a human to be a part of the LGBTQ community. That's what she want to do because it's popular and it's okay, never mind.
Pick her up from preschool, she was fully outfitted in dresses and jewelry. And so I will say I was super stoked that we had such a wonderful childcare center that she was in because she was allowed to, experiment with her gender and play dress up and do those kinds of things and have access to them. So when I would go to pick her up from preschool, like I said, she would be dripping in, just jewelry and clicky shoes and all kinds of stuff. And getting her to take that off to go home was usually a pretty gnarly struggle. And then around the age of 4, she started wanting to wear like leggings and headbands. She had this one headband she was completely attached to that she felt, I look back on it now and think to myself, gosh, I wonder when she put that headband on, she thought to herself, people see me for who I am. No one's going to misgender me now. And so it progressed. It just kept moving in that direction with more and more things that started showing more and more signs. She would say, when I wake up tomorrow, I'll be a girl. And we were kind of like, oh, okay, yeah. And my husband and I would be like, we gotta figure this thing out. And so kind of for that final test, my husband
Wait,
decided,
wait, 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 wait.
It's a father in this.
It's a husband in this shit too,
It's a
bro.
father.
Nah, hold on. I thought she was like a single mom. She was doing this, I thought,
There's a man
the
involved.
father is
If he
behind
married
this.
her, he's not much of one anyway. He's just as much of it now.
I bet you the father got mad pronouns.
They probably never mind.
Hold on, it's almost done.
They both getting a first class ticket.
Yeah, just please. I'm trying to get through it. Just please,
It's almost done. I
I
promise.
don't even want to listen to this shit no more. Go ahead.
And we were kind of like, oh, okay, yeah. And my husband and I would be like, we gotta figure this thing out. And so kind of for that final test, my husband decided, you know what, we're gonna figure this thing out. We're gonna tap into this and see what happens. So he said, I'm gonna coach a t-ball team and I want her to be on it. And so I was like, all right, let's do it. Well, that didn't go over so well. She not only hated t-ball, she hated the uniform, she hated the hat.
Oh,
we found everything in the trash multiple times.
Well, if he hated t-ball, then he must be a girl. There's no other explanation.
Yeah, that's all you exposed him to ever, and the only boy thing you ever exposed him to. You allow him his whole life to think that he was a girl from the very gate, from the beginning. You never exposed him or even gave him a chance to have anything. And then all of a sudden, now when he's 5 or 6 years old, you want to now say, oh, let me put a t-ball team together and see if he wants to play. Like, that is all that there is. You didn't even teach him about his body parts and what they do and how they function. But now all of a sudden you want to teach him t-ball? Really? And this is sound parenting to you? This is like, that's what y'all came to. Let's really give this a shot. Let's put together he didn't have a shot at 18 months.
At all. At all.
That baby there with those two parents, that baby didn't have a shot while it was in the womb. Promise you that.
Wow.
I'll go as far as that.
Yeah, let me tell you something. They were probably banking on it to be a girl and was like, we got all her stuff left. We've spent all this money on all this girl clothes.
Yeah, they were probably the ones pushing that whole agenda. They were probably in their mind. They're like,
they
you know
were
what?
Probably they were. What you mean?
Definitely were.
Listen,
I'm not.
A baby can't think of 18. I don't even remember nothing before 4 years or 5 years old. I don't remember nothing before that.
I don't even remember what happened last year.
Look, like, how I'm supposed to remember how was a baby when 18 months? Everything that I know as a baby, I was told. Oh, you used to cry all the time. I don't remember crying. Like,
I'm not a parent, right?
This is wild.
I got 2 beautiful baby nieces. Only thing I'm gonna say is if I found out the mom or my brother was doing some shit like this, we're gonna have to get to talking. We're gonna have to get to talking. We're gonna have to really, really, like I said, like, I don't even know how. And the crazy part about it is if you go to that TikTok, I can promise you, that original TikTok, I could put $1,000 on this. The comments are filled with, oh, you guys are great parents. Oh my God, you guys are the best. This, that, and the third. Of course, bro. People are rewarding this type of behavior. Because
people do not know what sound love is, sound mind is. It's just not enough of us. It's just not enough of us.
Well, people don't know God either. Like, they don't know love. They don't know God. They don't know unconditional love. Like, they think that's unconditional love. Like, that's agenda.
That's toxic.
That's toxic.
If it's not healthy, people, like, let me tell you something, y'all. Now let's just be real. Where there's whatever's up is also whatever's above is also below, right? You agree with that, right?
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So at the end of the day, it either is healthy or it's not. like there is no in between. There is no gray area. There is no, oh, you can think you want to know. No.
Hold up. Whoa. So you mean to tell me that when you take your 2-year-old to school and you pick him up and he dressed up like a girl, you mean you're going to have a problem with that?
Yes.
You're a boy.
If he got on
boys
heels,
don't do that. Boys don't dress this way. Boys don't act like this, young man. Okay, you are a boy.
No. See, the thing is, now, I think people are starting to come up with emotional intelligence is not about what you wearing and what you dress, right? Boys you can feel this way. You can cry, you can be angry, you can have your testosterone, right? But what you can't do is put on a dress. What you can do is keep whining. Learn to communicate with full words and thoughts and allow yourself to feel. If you want to be angry, you're a man. A man is supposed to roar sometimes, right? And you can yell and you can carry on. Just keep that shit to a bare minimum. Okay. But what you're not doing is put it on a dress. What you're not going to do is sit here and sulk all day because I won't allow you, or even if you have a temper tantrum, you're going to learn today. That's not what we do. That's not how we conduct ourselves.
So you mean you have an issue if you come to pick up your son and
yes, I would have an issue with the daycare center. First of all,
a pad. They got a pad inside of his drawers.
First of all,
yo,
I'm gonna have a problem with the day. My son wouldn't even go back to that daycare center.
that daycare getting sued.
That daycare's getting sued off the rip because talk to me. I'm his parent.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, she making it seem like, oh, the daycare just allowed it. The daycare probably didn't even give two-ish and said, this is what the parent like anyway. And the boy said, my mommy made me wear dresses anyway. Just like with another mom I saw in the mall, and the boy didn't even want to wear a dress. He said, I don't want to wear this, mommy. She's like, you're wearing it. Just come on. You like it.
What?
Yes.
Whoa, like, no. Really?
He didn't even want to wear it. And like, this is the thing. We got to stop exposing our kids to this fairy tale Frankenstein shit.
Well, it's too late. It's too late. It's all over. It's on,
it's on
cartoons. It's on all the movies. It's in books that they're reading at schools now. It's on the news all the damn time. And then when you was listening to this situation, it's funny. And it's not funny, but I thought it was hilarious when I was looking at Lou's face, because when he found out that the youngin was still having issues at 4 years old, and she's still calling the boy she, and then she was like, whoa. She said something about her husband. Yeah, his father's involved. His father wasn't in the story the entire time.
All right.
At all, bruh.
He's a beta. I don't know what he like.
Beta.
If you married her, something is wrong.
Well, here's the thing. My biggest takeaway from this is parents need to be parents.
Stop trying to be friends.
Stop trying to be their friend.
Because you worried about being liked. Because you worried about being liked. That's all that says. You want to be liked by your children. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to be their friends, because there's some things that you cannot like that they're not going to like. They're not going to like it. As a parent, you have to be able to practice discernment. I'm not my kids' friends. I let them know that off the rip. However, I do create a safe space for you to come and talk to me pretty much about anything. But what I'm not going to do is trying to be kiki and best friends with you either, because I will also drape you up and pull you up real quick and tell you what it is, but also provide you with perspective and reason with you at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not condoning, I'm not trying to be your best friend out here. I don't care if you like me or not, because you're going to learn that when you get older. There's a lot of things when I was a kid I hated that my parents did, but I grew up structured. I grew up loved. I grew up whole because of my parents. And even the things that they may have lacked in certain areas, I had to learn, but I learned those lessons and I had a good foundation to build off of. And that's what you should be providing for your children, is a foundation of not just a foundation of things, but a foundation of character, of morals, of values, of just being, of knowing of who they are. You are perfect. How can you look at your children and say you are perfect as you are? You're condoning them changing themselves scientifically. You're telling them that they're imperfect. You're telling them that you're not enough.